Warning! Do not attempt the toy distraction you see in this video at home. Leave this sort of work to the professionals.
Transformers! Robots in disguise! Okay, time for another Dark Side video. Obviously, this time we'll be taking a look at Toy Story. The 1995 film was hugely popular, and ever since then there has been nasty knockoff clone toys about. There's quite an assortment of knockoff toys related to this franchise. They've even got the jump on Toy Story 4, and we're going to be taking a look at all these toys, even some knockoff Lego in this. And the first one we'll take a look at is that set there. There's knockoff toys marked Toy Story 3, talking camera phone, and the characters are in there. Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, what's that, Buckshot? I can never remember its name. Jessie, Woody, Buzz, the pig, the dinosaur, the slinky dog, and the alien guy. I think the dinosaur was called Rex. Am I right there? Am I wrong? Do you know how much I paid for this set? Do you want to take a guess? Well, there's a price down there. It was $15 glorious dollars. Well, there's a look at the artwork on the back of the box, and up close up, it looks like some frames or stills are pulled out of the film, but they're very low resolution. Coming in for the unboxing. Yeah, I've got a funny feeling these are the low end of the low. Come on, out you come. This won't hurt one bit. In the unboxing, just noticed that read there with the original voice, lights and special effects. I wonder. Here they come. Oh, looks like a very nasty set. I just have to spill them out like this. Yeah. Okay, the first one I'm going to take a look at is, I think the name's Ham. I hope I'm right there. It's got a greasy feel to it. It must have been like the mold release they used on this toy. It's not falling apart on my hands. It is screwed. Like I said, it's not the lowest of the low end, but then again, it's not nice. It is Dark Side. Next one is Rex, and it's a very skinny, strange looking version of Rex here. It's a different sort of plastic. It's sort of soft. Yeah, once again, I'm not really funny at that. Oh, spoke too soon. Welcome to the Dark Side. Okay, very skinny version of that one there. Slinky. Oh, I don't know. It's a slinky dog. I don't know its name. Probably had a name in the film. Doesn't feel good. It just feels like the head's going to pop off. It feels brittle, this one. Yeah, you can hear it snapping, I hope. Yeah, okay. The alien guy. Whatever it's called. Alien dude. Okay. Screwed together. It's like the pig. It's like Ham, the way this one's built. Okay, let's look at more characters. Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. Oh, watch out. Hey, you can't do that. This is a child-friendly site these days. None of that. As you can see, the hats come off. It's got a greasy feel to them. It's very much like Ham. There are screws in the back. They're not just falling apart in my hand. Yeah, they're not the lowest of the low, but they're not far from it. Let's take a look at some more. Well, next up is a bullseye. I keep calling this one Buckshot. It's a curious one, this one. It's got sort of detailing it. I mean, it looks far more impressive than what it feels in hand. It'd be the best way I could say it. You can see it hasn't been finished off properly there. The legs don't really move. I've actually got the real toy of this inside. It's a very impressive toy. Does Jessie actually get into the saddle? Well, not really, because the legs don't really split to get in there. And on the notion of Jessie, let's take a look at her. It just looks very strange, the head. It does have a hat here. Okay. But there's something very creepy about that face. Articulation only on the major joints, I suppose, not the minor joints. It's not very nicely finished off here. And it's got this light feature, which is like that. Ooh, the evil red LED, but there's no sound, so I'm not hearing the things that the packaging told me. We'll take a look at Woody. Once again, got a light feature there. Looking at his details here, down to his shoes. Okay, doesn't he have the things on the back here? Whatever they're called. That's the button to activate the blah blah. He has got a hat, which goes on like that. Okay, yeah. Well, they've gone to, at least these are detailed on the back. I suppose that's one thing about what's a bit different here. So often when you get the knockoff toys, you get details on the front, but very rarely do you see them painted up on the back like these ones. Last is Buzz Lightyear. He can cover his little space face up like that. It's got the light feature in the back there, no sounds. It's a shame that isn't down in the arm, but it should be. Once again, this was a great toy. If you had the real toy, that big one, they were fantastic. We've had a few through our house. There's the back. It's also got this other piece here. Once again, this is detailed on the back, which is fairly rare to see on knockoff toys. I think that goes in the back there. This is like his little wing thing, isn't it? Or a rocket pack, I don't know. You guys always tell me when I'm wrong, I know. Articulation of the major joints but not the minor joints. A bit of weird painting going on here. You can see a bit of white is splashed up onto there, but you get a bit of a closer look and the amount of detailing that it's got when we're nice and close like this. Yeah, not the lowest of the low, but still it's dark side. Remember that evil kid from the first film? I think we might do a bit of Toy Story blasting and get rid of these nasty knockoff toys. Well, this Tuesday night, we'll be having a plastic explosives awareness meeting. I hope you guys take some notes. You guys worried about plastic corrosion. That's the least of your worries. Hey Slinky Dog, my best advice is don't get in between an explosive couple like Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. Well, it just goes to show there's nothing worse than a forced separation. Well, tell me what you prefer, horses or redheads? Personally, I prefer explosive redheads. Well, Jesse's just proven to us all that a hot date can end in disaster. So, the most popular two, you can grin all you like guys, but this is still gonna hurt. Buzz, my advice is put your visor down and don't blink. Well, I gotta hand it to you. Once again, you've proven to be an explosive double act. Okay, well on the table there is a very different sort of Toy Story. It looks fantastic when it's been broken up like that. And doing that tells me a lot about those toys. They were really, really low end. Once explosives hit them, there's the heads, there's Jesse. There's Woody. Okay, Buzz is there. Hope I've got all the heads. Slinky. Is it Slinky Dog, that one? Ham. Buckshot. Whatever his name is, I can't remember. And Rex, the dinosaur. Did I forget any there? What about Potato Heads? Where are they? Okay, there's Mr. Potato Head. Okay, torn between two lovers. And there is Mrs. Potato Head, I hope. Yeah, it'd be really nice to put those two together again. Gee whiz, I hope I've got them all in there. I think I have. And the other thing to note is, if you look carefully, there's the batteries that was inside some of those, and also the LEDs. And another LED right there. Well, boys and girls, did you learn anything from that? I certainly didn't. Well, yes, I did learn something. I learnt do not go near these nasty, nasty dark side toys because they're just not worth the hassle. Next toy we're going to take a look at is this, Toy Story 3 Go Racer. Okay, the top of the box looks like this to lure in the children, get them interested. Battery operated flashing lights and motion sound. The side of the box looks like this. The other side looks really strange because it shows a car which looks like it transforms into some sort of jet. That might get people excited. Underneath of the box looks like this, and it's a reminder to me I paid $8 for this toy. Okay, time to get in and see what comes out. Could be something totally awesome, could be something very, very, well, horrid. Ooh, this is a very, very strange one. Okay, I can report to you this is a bump and go sort of toy. I've got to put some AA batteries in here. Ah, never a dull moment, is there? Under there it says LD Toys is a dragon of sorts. Let me slip some batteries in, hopefully the right way around, and not the wrong way around. Very typical sort of toy you'd see possibly in Ben 10 format or Disney planes, but this time around it's Toy Story. One of these toys, it's got a bit of a greasy feel to it. I'd hate to think of the factories this comes out of. I'll put it up on some tape because I'm going to give it a static run first. I think the switch is under here. Okay, where we go. Making some sounds. Oh, here we go, here we go. Transformers! Robots in disguise! Oh yeah, look at that ammo transforming back to a car. Here we go. Whoa, how about that, eh? Maybe it's time to give it a bump and go spin. Oh, one more transformation, let's just watch it one more time. It's so excellent to watch. Oh yeah! I like it a lot. Ooh, look at it go, look at it go. Okay, got my bump and go track set up here. Whoa, it's transforming already. Oh yeah, look at it go. Is that impressing you? Well, it shouldn't be because this is a knockoff toy. Well, strange sound chip on this one, very strange. If I turn out the lights, that's what it looks like. It's got some jet engines on it, got some missiles out the front, yeah. Well, the big question is, can it compete? Whoa, it's having a fight already with Thomas the Tank here. This is a crazy one. It'll be a bit of a battle now. Oh, yeah. Oh! Oh, they're fighting. It's going to be Battle Royale. Who's going to win this one? Is it going to be the knockoff Toy Story jet fighter car, or is it going to be the spinning? Oh, Thomas just got a knock. Then again, the jet fighter looks like it's still surviving. Jet fighter's coming for another spin. Yeah. Oh, this is tension. Thomas will be going to a spinner shortly. The jet fighter's going to come in for a killer sting any moment now. Thomas, oh, there's a smackdown. Thomas isn't looking too happy. Oh no! Absolutely anything can happen here. Absolutely anything can happen. Thomas is going to a spinner. Can the jet fighter, Toy Story train come along and smack it down? Oh, just missed there. Going to come back on the rebound. Oh no, just missed. Oh, there is action aplenty here. Thomas over there for a spin. Oh, the jet fighter's just coming for a nudge. Jet fighter's going to escape again over the other side of the ring. Oh, that red Thomas is on the run now. Looks like the Toy Story jet fighter's going to come along and give it a knockout. Oh, look at that Thomas spin. Here comes the jet. Oh, no. Oh, fun for the whole family. You're going to watch this all night long. Oh, smacking of plastic. It's going to hurt. Oh, here we are, ringside seat here. Thomas is doing a beautiful spinner, and I think the jet fighter's going to come in and smack. Oh no, the jet fighter's just missed. There's a jet fighter there. Oh, that's Thomas. Whoa. That jet fighter's going to come in one last smackdown if he wants to win. One last smackdown. Oh, well, maybe Thomas got that one, I'm not sure. Oh, amazing smack by the jet. Oh, the jet's stuck on the line. He got Thomas. Whoa. Well, I was going for a victory spin. If I didn't declare this very strange knockoff Red Thomas the winner, well, there'd be all hell on my channel. Hey, he's a winner. That might give us an opportunity to take a look over this toy when it's in its transform mode. There's some missiles at the back there that sort of bob down. It's very F-111-ish, if you remember that aircraft. Yeah, well, ish. Because of the swing wing. I suppose the B-1 bomber had the same, didn't it? But nevertheless, a very, very strange toy. It, could have come in all sorts of varieties, but this is a Toy Story one. Yeah, very weird. Well, boys and girls, don't get too excited by this toy. It's got a horrible greasy feel to it. Like I said before, it wouldn't take much to break this, and I've got a funny feeling I've got a friend called Mr. Hammer who's going to show us just how strong this toy really is. Did you guys know that Mr. Hammer's actually an expert in aeronautical engineering, especially stealth design? Well, now you see it, and now you don't. Woo! Yeah! Oh, Mr. Hammer, such good stealth design. Well, to me it looks like Mr. Hammer went to the school of hard knocks. Well, as we've seen so often, Mr. Hammer has sent this knockoff toy packing. Quite a breakup of this toy, very low quality build. All sorts of bits and bobs in this toy. There's springs, there's cogs and things, shafts. The battery's got a bit of a smack out. Mr. Hammer's looking fine, didn't lose his arm this time. He's taking a missile home with him. There's the cockpit at the front bit, the bit that came up and down. The switch is there, just covered in grease. Everything's covered in grease. There's little jet engines at the back. Strange springs everywhere, bits that move backwards and forwards here. Intricate toy. I mean, you want to see the factories that this is built in. It'd be quite crazy, wouldn't it? Imagine the poor people putting this stuff together. $8 in the end. So you wonder how much that person bought it for before they sold it to me. Probably bought it for $4. Who knows? The people who sell this stuff from China are probably selling it at $2 a piece. I don't know, but it's horrible. It's illegal, and in the end, it's been totally destroyed. Okay, Toy Story and basically knockoff Lego. And this is going to cause all sorts of controversy in all different ways. That's the series that came out in this one. The only real Lego one I've got to compare with is this army dude. And of course, the next question is, how much did you pay for this? It was $3, but if you buy a number of them, the price can drop to $2. Well, this brand gets called SY. One of the most popular things they do is a Lego minifigure display case. Okay, it's in a bag there. I've got to build it up. And I think there's also a card there as well. Yes, there's a card there, and it looks like that on the other side. Here's a little test for you. Which one of these is the real Lego minifigure and which one isn't? And for all those saying, well, Lego don't do military, well, I'm sorry, you're wrong. They do military. There are actually a couple of sets where they cross over into military themes. The Toy Story sets were one of them. Can you tell which is the real and which is the fake? It needs someone who really knows what they're looking at to work this one out. Okay, it was hard to pick. Can the real Lego minifigure please come forward into focus? There is the real guy. You had to buy a whole minifigure set. A great little set. Had a military vehicle in it as well, a little Jeep. And it's got Lego written on the stock of the gun there. Oh, but Lego don't do guns. Yes, they do. Yes, they do military stuff as well if you get into the right sets. Man, you could have a half-hour argument about, does Lego do military? They do. This is one example of it, okay? I've had screaming matches with some people about this. It's a fantastic little minifigure. What is really scary is that the clone is also, well, strangely enough, the line work on it is darker and seems more defined. It looks like the real Lego one has faded away. That's the part I sometimes don't understand. The gun's a slightly different design. Okay, and it came with a different base plate, which I'll show in a sec. Doesn't come with the fancy, green one that the Lego's got like a plastic soldier. But boy, oh boy, the similarities between those two is quite surprising. And I'm coming in with a base plate onto the knockoff minifigure there. That's what it says on the bottom there. Yeah, it's going to get a lot of people talking. Don't get confused, that's the real Lego Toy Story set 7595. Excellent minifigure set. Get it if you can. Completely awesome war theme going on here. We've got the medical guy here. We've got the guy with the gun, binoculars. We've got the guy sweeping the minefield. He's got a little backpack on as well. We've got another guy with a gun and binoculars. We've got the stretcher, a walkie-talkie there, and the beautiful Jeep. And if I was sneaky and snuck in that knockoff minifigure, can you tell where it is? Is it that obvious? Can you see him? Yes, he's sort of easy to spot. There's a slightly different shade of green. It's that guy there. He is the knockoff. If you're wondering how much did I buy the real Lego set for, it was a while back now, it's a bit of an older set. I paid $17 for it. Originally, it was $22.95. Great set to have, a fantastic one for the argument. Does Lego do military style sets? Yes, they do. Okay, push that to the side and we'll open up the rest of these. That's, what's his name, Zerg or Zarg? I can't remember everything, my brain is not big enough. Give me a moment to make all this up and we'll come back to the minifigures plus the cards. Ooh, I don't know what to say here, apart from the fact there is $24 worth of knockoff Lego minifigures here. These are quite surprising. It's really the first time I've made up a bunch of these. I'm going to show you them, and if you see how these are different to the real Lego minifigure, please let us know. Tell us where they're falling over. Okay, we'll kick off with the guy that we've already basically looked at. Well, we worked out the gun's different. It's the only one I've got a real Lego minifigure to compare against. It's a different shade of green, but hey, tell you what, it's a very, very impressive knockoff, and I really shouldn't be saying it like that. In fact, I think these are some of the higher class knockoff items that I think I've ever shown in a Dark Side video. Lego have got a huge job in cleaning this stuff up and getting it off the streets where I live especially. It's very easy to find. It's all over the internet as well. And I've got a bit of a story to tell, probably in the Lego Dark Side, about one of the eBay sellers that I bumped into who buys this stuff and how he incorporates it into real Lego packs. It's actually a very, very evil story. This is Woody here, a sad version of Woody. It came with binoculars and handcuffs. I mean, the printing detail is quite amazing. I haven't got, obviously, the real Woody to compare it to. Oh boy, quite amazing. This is the happier version one, isn't it? Yeah, this one's got a walkie-talkie and handcuffs. Again, we've got the pants details on the back, printed on the back. Someone's gone to a lot of trouble to make these look amazing. Jesse holding a camera. I don't understand the camera aspect. It says on the box, it says weapons included, and the weapon's a camera. I suppose these days cameras are weapons, aren't they? Please tell me, if you have the real minifigures, how does this one fall apart versus the real one? I'd say these are just been completely cloned from the real minifigure. Two versions of Buzz. There we go. Okay, that's the happier one. Let's call it the happy one. The wings do detach and all the rest of it. I'm not going to pull it apart because I just want to try and show them in their thing. And this is the, well, we'll just call it more gruff. Okay. I'm actually quite curious to get the real minifigures now, but they'd be hard to find because they would have come in Toy Story sets. And this Zorgon or Zed or something Z, isn't it? You'll let me know. This is a very impressive knockoff item. Look at the printing details. Look at the head. It's got all of the paraphernalia that he has. Did he come as a real figure? I mean, I don't know. Whew. I shouldn't be praising this stuff, but I think I can't lie because you can see it on camera here. I mean, if I took this up to my children, they wouldn't know this is a knockoff. There's no way they could tell. I'm sure if I get rid of this plate here, they might work it out from seeing that. But if I just took this figure up like that, they would straight away think that's a Lego minifigure. It's really, really scary stuff. As a trivial side note, each figure came with an extra hand. Comes in handy, doesn't it? Well, with each minifigure, you get a couple of cards as well. It looks very real, doesn't it? It's going to fool a lot of people. The printing on this is nice and crisp and clear. It's like a game where each card has got a different power or score by what you see down there. And if I flick through these, you start to see just how good this looks. There'd be many people who'd be fooled by this, I'm sure. If you didn't see the packaging, that obviously isn't Lego, and you didn't see the base plates, you'd be thinking, wow, I've got myself some little Lego minifigures and like a little card game that Lego seem to do with their stuff these days. Be very careful buying online. If you see people adding in extra minifigures and stuff, sadly, it could be this clone stuff. So just be very, very careful. Like I said, I've run into someone who's as scary as that bear there who seems to want to play games selling the stuff online. So, boys and girls, be very careful what you're buying with this stuff. Scrutinise it very carefully. If someone's trying to flog you something a bit extra onto your set on your eBay purchase, consider that it could be a knockoff thing like I've just showed you, because you're going to need expert eyes to work out what's real and what's fake. Okay, here's the next toys to the toy slaughterhouse, noting that it says Toy Story 4 across the top. Also take note, down the bottom it says new arrival, collect them all. But I have a very strong feeling that the toys inside this so-called new set of toys for Toy Story 4 are the same toys that we saw in that first pack that I blew the smithereens up the start of this video. Toy Story 4 isn't slated until 2017, but the dark side is always going to have the jump on what's going to be popular. The back of the box artwork looks like this. Okay, and this set cost me $15. Coming in for the unboxing. Oh, sorry, I had a cold making this video. Not feeling the best. But mind you, blowing up the toys put a smile on my face. Here they come. Come to daddy. Oh yeah! Well, inside that rip-off box of toys was this card here, some sort of strange little comic strip, probably someone's fan art that they've ripped off, nothing on the back. It's deja vu. I think this is very, very similar to what we had before. The batteries are sort of flat in these toys. Oh, but these are all new, aren't they? Hey, here's Buzz. And he hasn't got the paint malfunctions that I saw in the earlier one. Is his button going to work on this one? No, he's totally flat. Get on your dark side. Yeah, rotten. Here's Jessie. They do have hats, just going hatless at the moment. Got some dirt going on in the eyes there. That's exciting stuff, isn't it? Hey, seeing that beautiful red hair. Does the button work on this one? Nah, flat battery. You can just see it slightly. Flat. And here is Buckshot or Bullseye or whatever his name is. And I think we're going to find a slightly different way to get rid of these toys. Well, when I say slightly different, I sort of mean the same. I found the cheapest blender I could find. It's a Kmart blender here in Australia. It's way under $50. I'm not going to say the exact price, or it will scare you. Those toys are going to go inside there. Okay, instruction manual and warranty. Whooshka! Okay, yeah, there's the top. Yeah, there's the jar. And there's the base. Yow! And there's this ominous warning. Do not process boiling liquids or hot ingredients. Blah, blah, blah. Well, there's the base. This is the lightest base I have ever felt. I've been through a few blenders now. Mind you, this is the absolute cheapest I could buy because, hey, you never know, the cheapest might be the best. You got to find this out. Miracles do happen. That is where I think it's going to fail. My bet is that's going to strip out. Well, let's hear how she sounds. Oh, yeah. Well, time to put the toys in the blender to infinity and beyond blending. In with Woody. Bye-bye, Woody. In with Jessie. Hope they're all going to fit. And Buckshot, Bullseye, whatever his name is, he's going for a dive. I'd say Woody will be kissing the blades first. All aboard! One Toy Story smoothie coming up. Come on. Cheap blender! Ah! Finally getting there. Oh, ouch! I don't like those big sounds. Sounds nasty. Okay, I think that's going to tell a story. Whoa, that was a very strange blend at the start there. I didn't think we were going to get there. Let's see if there's any smoke. Ooh, a lot of smoke. Looks like there's been some winners and losers. Coming in for the pour shot, the all-important pour shot. Ooh, knockoff Toy Story toys. Definitely do not buy those. Probably the very biggest surprise here, this extremely cheap blender, although it had trouble starting off, has survived for another day. Well, looking at the debris field here, there's a lot of warmth in this. I haven't got a time on it at the moment. It was in there for a fair bit of time. It took some time to munch up. I think it was Bullseye is the person who seems to have survived the most. There's his head. Okay, there's his body. But I don't think there's much left of anyone else in that blend. In fact, I just whack his head on, he's sort of back to square one, isn't he? Well, sort of. Pull him aside for a sec. As for the rest of the debris, is that Woody's belt buckle there? It's very nice looking, isn't it? It's like miniature garbage that you see at the tip. That's why I see this. Batteries are in here because there were little electronic packages in that as well. Probably they were the things making the very strange metallic sounds in there. Ooh, nasty, 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 but looks oh so lovely. Well, I'm just down here trying to find Woody's or Buzz's face in amongst all this stuff here. I can see batteries which have been split open. Amazing that brand new, very, very cheap blender has survived. Had a lot of trouble starting there, but once it got going, it didn't hold back. Oh, there's part of Jesse's leg. I think I found Woody's face. It's actually quite a large plastic piece here. I think that is Woody. I hope I'm right. I haven't got a chance of finding Buzz. He's basically just buzzed off, I dare say. I think I can explain the survival of Buckshot here. It's because of his size, and it's like I find with these blenders, down the base there, it starts to get fairly narrow. And as you can see, he actually has trouble getting anywhere near the blade, so for the fact that he's a bit larger and he's got legs and a bit of a bod on him, has saved him from meeting with die blades. But nobody else was that lucky. Well, I'm going to have to leave this video here. I'm not feeling the best at the moment. Somehow I got through this video, I don't know how. I'll look at these in another video if ever I get back to Toy Story. They're called Duddy Packs of $5 each, though I think they're a complete and utter rip-off. Okay, there was that one, there was that one, and there was that one. Rip off. Anyway, I always say this up at the end of the video. As always, thanks for watching and bye for now.